Story about butterfly looking through her other eye. Sometimes she wonders why. Really has no reply. Guess we're rolling. Let's see where let me know we're rolling.
Action.
I wrote this story. It's a backup story in this month's Savage Dragon from Image Comics. It's the first thing I've ever had in Image Comics. And it's funny because it's one of the first stories I ever wrote. It's about this character, Butterfly. She was published in 1971 for a company called Skywald. And they put out 2 issues of the book she was in, but they never copyrighted her. And then they also went out of business. So back in 2018, I think I wrote this, and as I said, it was one of the first stories I ever wrote. But basically, it was for a publisher that never got off the ground. So I wrote it. This guy, Frank Fosco, drew it. We had a color artist, we had a letterer, and the story's just kind of been in limbo. But New Year's Eve, 2022, Frank Fosco reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, our story's going to be in Savage Dragon," and I was like, "What?" So it's very cool because it's a story that I thought was dead, but then I got nervous because it was something that I wrote forever ago, and like I said, it was one of the first ones that I ever wrote. But it's there, and it's cool because she's the first Black superheroine that was ever printed, and this is Black History Month, so it came out, and I don't think that was intentional. I think it just worked out. So she was a soul singer in the only 2 appearances she ever had. She was a soul singer, and she had like some mechanical wings that would allow her to like fly or hover, and she also was a hand-to-hand combatant somehow. But there were never enough stories to really learn about her. So the story that I wrote, I wanted to sort of do a contrast between the rhythm of her playing in a band and the rhythm of fighting. And at the time, I was doing a lot of live rap shows where I was hiring jazz musicians to back me up and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun because I was able to draw on my knowledge of like live musicians and stuff like that to sort of make this rhythm of the story. And that's really what I was going for.
That's cool because I read the story.
That's the first page.
That's the first page, but I guess it's from here too. Just I could feel the beats when they're talking. What are these type of boxes called?
Caption boxes.
And the caption boxes.
Yeah.
Right, so in the caption boxes, you can just feel like, and I don't dig it. Some folks just ain't got it. My favorite page is this, the last 2 pages, because it's so epic. You get to see her spread wings, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna read these 2 pages. Okay. I have to remember the voice I just used to see. Gotta be consistent with the voices.
Right.
And I finally got it. It's me. I set the melody. They follow. I don't get what I need one place. It'll come from somewhere else. Nothing happens till I make it happen, baby. And that's the moment when I decided to be a hero. That feels so deep.
This is in Savage Dragon 263, and it is the first story that I've ever had in Image Comics ever. So,
check it out.
Yeah, that. All right.
Peace, y'all.
Story about butterfly looking through her other eye. Sometimes she wonders why. Really has no reply. She is flying in the sky. She keeps it hotter than July because her name is Butterfly. Caught up in situations that might be heroin. Butterfly is the first Black superheroine. It's not embarrassing. She was just prepared to win. That's the way it is, and she makes the lyrics spin. Terrapin. She makes them slower than a terrapin. That's what I should have said. Okay, you got it now. Butterfly. Butterfly.
Butterfly, she's gonna take you higher. She's a hero on your stereo. Your stereo is what I made.